All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here on a Friday. And as the title suggests, we're going to be taking a look at what I consider to be a fashion watch today. And also, as the title suggests, I think that if you're looking at the movement watches, you're looking at Michael Kors, you're looking at Guess watches, maybe at the department store or online, this is definitely something you should consider because I'll tell you the honest truth. Most of those companies, if not all of their watches, are created in China. They're made in China. They have generic cases they build over there, dials and whatnot. They'll put the watches together and they'll put those makers' names on them, be it Michael Kors, Movement, and stuff like that. I've actually seen a Movement watch on their website that was one I received from Star King. So I know exactly what they're doing over there. So what you can do by picking up one of these watches from like AliExpress is cut out the middleman and get the watch yourself. So let's go ahead and take a look at this watch here, guys. This is a GRMONTRE. Now, this watch was sent to me by AliExpress, so I want to let you know that right off. This is a calendar day date, open heart kind of tourbillon style watch. As you guys can see there, down at the bottom, you can see the movement functioning there above the 6 o'clock position. This watch is running a 19 joule automatic Beijing movement, so it is a full Chinese movement. We'll get more into that as we look at the case back. You guys can see a little bit more of that movement. It's really nice because you can actually watch the movement operate through there. If you look closely enough, you can actually see the escapement operating in there and stuff. So it's a pretty neat functionality of the watch. Smooth sweep second hand there, as you guys can see. This is the rose gold model. They call this a black dial, but it's almost more of a root beer, kind of brownish colored dial. Definitely a nice looking dial on this watch. You have these kind of alpha style hands, as you can see. They are loomed in the middle. We'll get a little loom shot at the end. Over here at the 3 o'clock position, you guys can see that you have the month over there. Over here, you have the day of the week. And up at the top, just below 12 o'clock, you have the date. Everything has been working perfectly on this watch. I've had this watch for about a week. I actually took it with me in my travels recently for work. I didn't wear it much. It was in my bag most of the time, but I did pick it up, wind it. It is a hand winding movement. It is not hacking, but you can hand wind the movement to keep it going, and it is an automatic movement. As you guys can see here up at the top, you have this pusher. This pusher here is going to actually operate your date function window. Up there at the top, just below 12 o'clock, you can see that move. This one down here is going to operate your month. So every month, every other month, as you guys can see, so it's January, February, March, every other month is spelled out there. And then over here, this hidden pusher, I'm not going to operate it because you need a pin or something like that to operate it, but that will move the day of the week. Like I said, everything's been functioning very nicely on this watch. One thing I will note to you guys is that this month is not going to roll over as it changes there. You actually have to manually do that. So with the simple push of a button, you've rolled to the next month, you just give it a push there and knock it over. So very nice watch. Now, I'm going to pause it for a second because I forgot my caliper, but I want to get you guys the dimensions on this watch too. That drives me a little nuts when I leave my caliper sitting across the room. So side to side on the case, this is a big watch. It's a beefy watch. You're looking at a 43.5, 43 millimeter case from side to side. Lug tip to lug tip on this watch. You're coming in at 50.9, so 51 millimeters, and it's a thick one with all the complications at 15.2. Has a lot of wrist presence, definitely, when you wear the watch. Stands out on the wrist, but as it should be with a fashion watch, it kind of matches that style of a lot of the bigger Michael Kors movements and stuff like that, or a Guess watch. Nice thing is most of those watches are quartz watches, this being a nice automatic with that smooth second hand. Very interesting how they've set the applied indices on the outside, and then they have the track here on the inside. The nice thing is you can see that second hand sweeping right over your hash marks for your seconds, and you do have every 5-second mark, or 5-minute mark marked out there, except for at the 30 position where you have that open heart design. Go ahead and check out the back of the watch here. As you guys can see, here's the open case back. Very nice, simple design and simple decoration, but you have the GRMONTRE logo there. Automatic movement on the back, all stainless steel, and water resistant to 3 atmospheres. So it is 30 meters water resistant, splash and stuff like that. They're calling this a genuine leather strap. I do think this is kind of that pulp style leather and stuff, but it does have a nice finish. It is very comfortable to wear. We will get this watch on the wrist here in just a minute. So guys, talking about this watch, talking about price, that's one of the other big reasons I really think that if you're looking for a fashion watch and you're into that style watch, this is going to be the best deal. These watches right now on the AliExpress website are about $36. So To get an automatic watch with hand winding capabilities, the calendar, the date, and everything like that, I think you're getting quite a bargain for $36. Over a Michael Kors or Movement or something like that, you're probably saving at least $100 on that purchase. So let's go ahead and pause this and get the watch on the wrist. All right, so there's the watch on my 7-inch wrist. Definitely has a lot of wrist presence. It's a nice looking watch, definitely a good looking watch, dressy style watch if you want to wear a watch out. Definitely going to catch some attention. I like the looks of it. I know a lot of people are going to think this is too big on my wrist, but I think a 43 wears fine. Just under 51 lug to lug. The lugs don't go over the edge of my wrist, as you guys can see there. So good looking watch. I'm going to dim the light so we can get a little bit of the lume shot that these hands have on them. All right, so this is a dress watch, so you can't expect anything really spectacular here, but it's nice that the hands are lumed. I mean, it adds to have that lume on the hands. So as you guys can see there, the lume, it's kind of interesting to see how the lume burns through down to the movement there. It's kind of neat looking, actually. So good looking watch, $36 at the AliExpress website if you guys are looking for a dress style or fashion style watch. I think you're definitely doing better picking up something like this, cutting out all the middlemen, than getting a Movement or a Michael Kors or a Guess watch at your local department store or online. So definitely a good looking watch. GRMONTRE from AliExpress, guys. Check them out over at the website. The link is in the description below. All right, guys, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.